Welcome back to Hunter's Notes. This is file 5, and it was well predicted that we would be doing the Anjanath if you saw the end of the previous video. Anjanath is a big hurdle to go over because if you are a Monster Hunter World player, Anjanath is what we call a wall. He's the first DPS check in this game. He's a big problem to deal with, very seriously. We're going to get into it here. Now, if we go over the Hunter's Notes in-game, what we have written for us is Anjanath patrols the ancient forest looking for its favorite meal, Aptonoth. This belligerent monster will attack anything without the slightest provocation. Now, those Hunter's Notes are a little bit misleading because I don't really believe its favorite meal is Aptonoth. I think its easiest meal is Aptonoth. So, Anjanath's specific title is the Fierce Jaw Wyvern, and he does inflict some blights. This is when the game starts to kind of pick up. So he inflicts Fire Blight, which is fire. It lights you on fire. It does damage over time, and you need to roll to put it out. When he's enraged, he does have a flame sack in his throat, which is kind of his secret weapon, which he will use to shoot fire out of his mouth at you or anything else. Anjanath is very high off the ground. You will have a very difficult time reaching Anjanath's head and tail. If you do want to carve his tail, the best way to go about it would be to clutch claw onto his tail and attack that way, or do jumping attacks to reach the tail. Alternatively, stunning him and having him hit the ground and then focusing on the tail is another good way to carve that tail because his tail is carvable. Back to talking about the flame sack, any of his basic mouth attacks where he hits you with his face or tries to bite you will inflict Fire Blight, and in addition to this, he will breathe fire like a flamethrower, he will snort fire like a flamethrower, and he can shoot fireballs. If you do enough damage to his throat while it's in the inflamed state, it will cause a knockout and eliminate the state that he was in to breathe fire. Anjanath does have the pin mechanic, where he will pin you to the ground after biting you. There are some other attacks involving his legs. He will jump at you. The other thing he will do is he will dig his head into the ground and drive forward with his legs in a tackle. This can get you stun locked, because he will do this, he will thrash around, and if he causes a stun on you, he'll just do it again. And with that, we're going to head towards wrapping up this hunt. We're going to capture this Anjanath. I hope the video's contents did help you get through this fight, and I hope it does help you when it comes out in Monster Hunter Rise as a new monster we have to face. If you did like the video, please leave a like for me. I really do appreciate all of that, and I hope you can stay tuned. After the credit sequence, I am going to put the weakness information from inside the game, and I hope to see you guys all in the next file video coming up soon. Have a great hunt!